Okay, I'm an alpha male, A personality, and right there was a good thing. I just waved at a motorcycle. This is what the video is about today. I'm Andy Lee Graham, and I, for sure, am an alpha male. I'm a dominating A-type personality that sometimes considers this a character conflict. At the other time, it's my greatest benefit. One of the reasons I can travel the world is I'm not afraid of people. I also know that there's a use for violence, and sometimes violence is needed. Okay, but today I want to talk about how to make the world a better place. Okay, what I am very, very concerned about this kind of the social shaming, the denigration, the wimps are taking over the planet. Okay. And I, as an alpha male, finally realized what I have to do as a leader, as a person that believes that the meaning in life is to make the world a better place, as a alpha male, a personality, a person that is not afraid. Everybody can be this person, okay? Everybody can lead and think. Don't get me wrong, it's very difficult to always be a leader, okay? Because you're going to get insulted. But this is one thing that you can do that is not going to get you insulted all the time. And it's really primo non nocere, first do no harm, okay? Now, one caveat here is you got to be real careful when you're doing this with women because you can scare them. But what I've realized, and I got a little message in my template where I start things that, as an alpha male, it's my responsibility to say hello to people. Why? Okay, I have to break the ice. Okay, a lot of people are so afraid of everybody that they don't realize that the world's a safe place. Don't get me wrong. There is dangerous stuff, but generally, overall, the world is incredibly safe. I remember when I was a kid, you couldn't park your car without getting broke in at the mall or something like that. There was constant break-in in cars. Almost no break-in. I hear of almost nobody getting their car broke into right now. And there's iPhones, which are sometimes worth like, I don't know, $600 to $800. Samsung phones. There are valuable things that are not that secret. It's not that hard to discover their little password and steal their phones. But I'm Andy Lee Graham, and my job as an alpha male is to lead. My job is to say hello to people. So what that means is that whenever I find a person, I very kindly say hello to them in a good tone of voice, not a scared tone of voice. And everybody can be an alpha male. All they got to do are alpha female. I should be inclusive, right? It doesn't matter whether you're female or male. Your job, in my opinion, of every person on the planet is to make the world a better place. Everybody wants, if you're going to talk about climate change, you're going to talk about God, you're going to talk about religion, everything depends on community and the ability for two people to become friends. And the worst possible thing in this situation is when people ignore each other. So I finally, I used to get real angry because people wouldn't reply back. Why? Well, they're afraid. Why don't they say reply back? They're afraid. Even the most staunch, committed to being a grimace on their face person is actually afraid, okay? And they deserve a hello, okay? Everybody deserves a good morning, how are you today? Everybody deserves a nod of the head, a wink of the eye, a general personality thing. And I really believe that almost everything I've accomplished in my life has been a result of my coupling of an alpha male, A-type personality with I'm quite intelligent, with also my Indiana, I don't even want to call it, justice type point of view. We have a justice point of view in my family and whatever, that how I treat you is I should treat you and love you as my neighbor. Do unto others, you have them do unto you. And the only way to change the world for the better right now is this is the solution, in my opinion. If every single A personality, alpha male on the planet, whether female or male, would say hello, even when it's difficult, we could start a trend that would change the world. Okay? And it has to go. We have to do this. We can't go on to this COVID-19 afraid of everybody personality. This is exactly what the governments want. They want you to be afraid of each other so you're controllable. People that are afraid are controllable. And the government wants it, the pharmaceutical companies want it, the social networks want it. They don't want you to be friends offline. They want you to be friends online so they can make money. So, and they understand that, anger and dopamine rushes and things are addictive. So they've addicted everybody to the social networks at the expense of the United States and the Western world. That means like mostly, like Western Europe and whatever. The countries outside the United States are 10 times more friendly, and it shouldn't be that way. We are in the greatest epic time of our life. There has never been a time in the world where we are freer. We can move anywhere in the United States. We have the money, the jobs, and whatever. And what do people do? They barely talk to each other. When you see a look on the face of body language that is really bad, still say hello. So if I see a girl with 2 dogs, earplugs on, and black shirt, bunch of tattoos, I am still going to say hello because I am an alpha male. So if you want to be an alpha male, start out this way. Just start saying hello to everybody and don't ever apologize. Do not ever apologize for doing something nice. Primo nocere. You are not hurting a person. Now, caveat, if a girl says hello back, don't go follow her around. That is the problem, and that's the reason why these women, when I'm saying hello to a woman, I'm walking away, okay? Because it's the polite thing to do, and I have little business cards and all sorts of ways to continue a conversation as an alpha male, because a lot of people are very afraid of the world. Okay, so it's your chance to start to be an alpha male. All you got to do is say hello to everybody. Okay, say hello, greetings, whatever you want to do. Smile, nod your head, and when they give you that look like they are just hate you, realize you're succeeding. That is a success, because that person actually was given an example of a person that was good and whatever. And this is especially true for people that go to churches. If you go to church and you're not willing to spread happiness and safety and love around the world, I'm not sure you're understanding what Christ and the Bible and everything was about. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Wouldn't you like everybody to say hello to you? Just because this became the norm doesn't mean it has to be the norm. Okay, I'm Andy Lee Graham. I'm here and you're not. Why not? And why have I had one of the greatest lives ever? Why have I gone to 114 countries and lived for traveling for 26 years? Is because I will not be afraid of the world. And I definitely don't ever say when I'm afraid, because that is an empowerment thing. Okay, I'm Andy Lee Graham. Become my friend, become a Patreon, make the world a better place, and we can go through all the processes of becoming an alpha female, an alpha male, a leader of the world. I can go anywhere I want. I go anywhere I dream. I can be anything I want, and so can you. One character situation at a time, guys. We grow into these things. I'm actually consider myself an introvert, but I decided it was an irrational thing to be. Okay, I'm Andy Lee Graham. Life is good.